entertaining baseball coming. So almost ready to get underway. And today's starter, Max Scherzer. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he
won't get there. That should be extra bases. Into second safely. It's a leadoff double to start the game.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
And that one is lifted in the air. Varsho after it. He's got it. And there's one down. Here's a Cardinals lineup now. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Hit in the air, left field. Corrals it. And there's 2 down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the veteran first baseman, Mark McGwire. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Runner at second, 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike.
It was a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The 1-2. And he chases that one below the zone. Kirk down to first with it. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. And we're back on the hill here today. Sonny Gray.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And that's in the dirt. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. And a pitch. Popped up right side. McGwire in position. And he makes the catch. 1 down. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. And Chris, a great matchup in this one. An ace caliber arm in the hill against a deep lineup.
You said it, Boog, and I'm really excited to see how this plays out. The kind of talent they'll be facing, these hitters have a tough task ahead of them. Should be really fun to watch, though.
1-1.
Not close with that one. And now it's even 1-1. Ripped on a line. He can't get there. It's a base hit. The throw into second. And he's out.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
And that one fouled off. 2 out, space is empty. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Gets a piece and stays alive. That
Ball
misses, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 outs.
Ball.
This guy's a
2-2.
fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Down in order go the Blue Jays. Scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go. And now the DH, Stan Musial. Max Scherzer goes to work. That
Ball.
misses the zone, and that's ball one. To
ball,
measure what
no
a
strike.
force Stan the Man was for the Cardinals, look at his first decade in the league. In those years, he won 3 MVP
Ball.
awards and finished second another 3 times.
With Musial, it's the consistency that really sets him apart for me. He hit 300 or better in every one of his first 17 seasons in the bigs.
That one
Ball
misses,
4, first
so a
base.
leadoff walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow. And I'll tell you, hitting 300 is hard enough to do over the course of 1 full season. To do it almost 20 straight seasons like Stan the Man did is just ridiculous.
Duke
Ball.
Snyder, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
1-0. Ball 2.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Look out!
Time, that hit.
And it hit him.
First base.
He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And up next for St. Louis, Paul Molitor. That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. 1 run's in. Now the second run is in, and they lead by 2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Wade Boggs now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. That's
Ball.
off the inside corner, and that's ball 1.
Ball,
Joe
1
McDonald,
strike.
our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Boog, Joey Mack. Sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most of the time he keeps it reasonable.
And now it's 1-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. Here's the catcher. Right side. Jimenez throw to first. And there's 2 down. So the batting order turns over. And now Tony Gwynn led this game off with a double, but they weren't able to drive him in. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
Well, I know
1
they've
strike.
gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position.
Jimenez throw to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they'll pick up a couple runs here. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. And now for the Jays, Tony Clark. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Clark, a former All-Star, 25 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. Fair ball.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Gwynn hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Ernie Clement getting ready to hit. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. 2 down.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Here's George Springer. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Boggs makes the grab, and that's the inning. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. We played 2 full. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Ozzie Smith. Max Scherzer back to work. Strike one.
There are hitters you love to watch hit, pitchers you love to watch pitch, but with Ozzie Smith, he was a player you love to watch field his position, a shortstop virtuoso.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And there's one down. Stepping in the long ball threat, Jim Edmonds. Fly to left his first time. And a swing and a miss there.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Outside 2-2. Low, and that's ball 2. 1 out, bases empty. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with 1 down. 2 on, 1 out. Next is the designated hitter, Stan Musial. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Up
ball
and
1.
in, ball 1.
Could use a ground ball
no
here.
Strikes.
Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2, get out of this.
That misses the zone. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swung on, belted. Green ranging back, and that is gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add to their lead. It's 5-zip.
Well, he almost robbed a home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
Right side, hard hit. Sends it to first. Out. Snyder out in the play.
The batter number 22.
2 outs, base is empty.
Baseman.
Paul Molitor now at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Winker hauls it in to end the inning. St. Louis gets 3 on the homer. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. In the air, center field. Edmonds sizes this one up. He's got it, and there's one away. And now it's Dalton Varsho. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Gray winds and deals. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first.
That's an out.
And there's 2 gone following the strikeout. Here's Andres Jimenez. First time up was a pop out. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Out of here. That one felt good, and they close the gap. It's 5-1. Here's Jesse Winker. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
No ball. One strike.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes the catch, inning over. Toronto picks up one on this homer. It's now 5-1. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the fourth, Kevin Gausman.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays,
Here's Wade Boggs now.
Number 34.
Struck out swinging his first time.
Kevin Gausman.
And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Varsho moving under it, and out number one on the grab.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Grounded out his first time up. Ground ball right side, and that one handled. Gets it to first. Out number two. And here is Tony Gwynn. 1 for 2. That's towards center. Varsho makes the grab, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Sean Green. And a foul ball.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Fought off foul. Good job to fight that one off. Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Not even close there. 1-1. High fly ball out towards left center. Snyder sizing this one up, and there are 2 outs. 2 down, base is empty. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Check swing, called strike. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. He swings and fouls one off. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And they'll do it again. And he chases that one. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing to do it for the Blue Jays. They're down 5-1. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. 39. Jake Bloss.
Jake Bloss.
And now the shortstop, Ozzie Smith. 0 for 2 in this one. That one the other way. And that gets down for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And that is out of play.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boog.
Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Gosh, here it is, hit it. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
McGuire
1-0.
up to the plate for the third time as he looks at one down low. And there's
No, that's a
a ball.
ball.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Next
Zero.
offering is in for a strike. Swing and a pop-up. Jimenez. And there's two away. Stan Musial next up for the Cardinals. He's already homered here in this one. He swings and hits a fly ball center field, and that'll get down for a hit. And they hold him at third, 90 feet away with two out.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder. Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
2 on, 2 outs. Fastball for a strike.
Thought the green light might be on right there, but maybe not. If you're looking to swing in that count, that's the pitch you want.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Full count.
Popped up. Clement on the move. Drops into the glove. And that is that. 2 left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. Gray back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Clement in his 3rd season, 28 years old. And he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2017. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
1 strike.
Next pitch is inside, and it's 2-1. Out to short. Smith over to first in time. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Number 4.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Close one, doesn't get the call.
One ball,
and it's 1-0.
no strikes.
Bases empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering is in for a strike. Just missed. And a swing and a miss.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
2 up, 2 down.
He's out.
2 outs, base is empty. In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. Hit hard on the ground to short. Fires across the diamond. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're down here 5. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. Here's the second baseman, Paul Molitor. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Wade Boggs digs in now. Now a pop-up on the infield. Clement should have this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One away. And now the Cardinals catcher has grounded out a couple of times. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
No ball.
Kershaw, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a slider. Swinging a foul straight back. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. So the lineup flips over. Now Tony Gwynn, 1 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Kershaw fires. There's a strike. 95 of that one.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Late on that fastball.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. That's a hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Ozzie Smith. And a foul ball. Kershaw deals. Strike 2. Molitor over at second. Gwynn at first. 2 out of the inning. Foul ball, still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Two outs. The shortstop takes the ball.
1-2.
Pitch misses inside, and it's 2-2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. And new arm of the mound for the Cardinals, Nolan Ryan.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Ryan.
That clips the corner. This one in the air. McGuire. And there's one. one down.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
That's a ball.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The Blue Jays down by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. In the air, left side. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 away. Jesse Winker will hit next. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. That one ripped. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound.
64.
Adam Macko.
Adam Macko.
Here's the center fielder, Jim Edmonds.
The center fielder,
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. And they add a run. It's 6-1.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
And first offering is fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. On the ground to third. Clement over to first. That's the first out. The top. Of the 7th.
Number 6. Designated hitter. Stan.
So now here's the Cardinals' designated hitter, Stan Musial. He's already homered in this game. And a curve misses outside. Movement in the bullpen. Nick Sandlin up and throwing. Green also throwing. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Line drive caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive. Finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
That's way outside, and that is ball 1. And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Varsho brings it in for the 3rd out. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Bottom of the 7th, and we got a pinch hitter to lead it off. Will Wagner.
Wagner.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1. No. 1-1.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that's
2-2.
outside. And a
Full
breaking
count.
ball misses outside. Sets him down on strikes. Fastball at the letters froze him for strike three. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Nathan Lucas. One out, the base is empty for him. And he hits a ground ball right side, and he handles it himself for the out. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Joey Loperfido looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Boggs on his way over, and that's the 3rd out. Blue Jays go down in order. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Chad Green.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Now up for St. Louis, Paul Molitor.
This change defensively for the Blue Jays.
High fly ball out towards left field.
Right
Winker drop step going back onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right. There, that front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Swings through that one for strike 1. Green goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter. Foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Pitch misses there. Going to count 1-2. Next offering misses down and away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches. To even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And it's fouled away. Strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That one almost got him. 2 down, nobody on. And now 2-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Bottom 8, welcome back as we've got a pinch hitter. Addison Barger. Bryant back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next offering is down low. That one missed. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a pinch hit double. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Springer, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. There's a line drive to left field, and it's into the gap. And now 2 aboard.
Everything came together for him. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything. Really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out.
Hit hard, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He's safe. It's 6-2.
Comes through with the RBI. Other than ripping one into the
Raisel Iglesias takes over on the mound.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And now, Dalton Varsho. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He sends it out of here. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 6-5. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time.
That one hit to right. 1 away. So now pinch hitter for the Blue Jays, Jonathan Clase.
Big at bat here, so looking for a better matchup with a left-handed bat.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball. Holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
That's why you hug the lines on the corner.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change.
Now
Mark Davis.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Stuart Baroa in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And it's 1-1.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
2-1.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Fouls one off. 2-2.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's tightened up a bit at 6-5 now.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back.
Blue Jays.
It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new
Number
pitcher on the
52.
mound, Nick Sandlin.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Number 19.
Tony Gwynn getting ready to hit. That one to first. And he takes it himself for the out. Now here is Ozzie Smith. And a swing and a miss.
Big time jam
No
right
ball.
there.
One strike.
I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it, on to first. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the
Now
drop
back.
third strike.
The center fielder,
And
Jim
up next for St.
Edmonds.
Louis, Jim Edmonds. And what a two-way player, not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. Pitch
Ball.
misses, 1-0.
Not looking like they'll
One
be
ball,
adding any
no
insurance
strikes.
runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 1-1. Got the bat going too soon, and strike
One
two.
ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a nice inning of work there. And well. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Ryan
Now
Helsley.
pitching for St.
And I can't
Louis.
imagine any save is an
Number
easy one.
56.
You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard,
Ryan
and you know those
Helsley.
hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Edmonds settles under it. And a quick out, number one. He's 2 outs away. Leo Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. And that's in the
1-0.
dirt. Swing and a foul out of play. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. That
2-1.
missed by a lot. And it's 2-1.
2.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have...
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
I see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Winning never gets old.